right, life's been pretty interesting lately. This is going to be my least polished video I think I've put up here on YouTube in a long time, but in celebration of reaching 25K, yay! Thank you to all of my subscribers who've been with me since the beginning. And to all of you new ones out there, welcome. I hope you enjoy the content. Life has been pretty crazy, and I'm sure it has been for you guys as well. You know, we've been staying at home for weeks and weeks now due to a flu outbreak in our local area. And if you haven't seen my previous videos, I do have a munchkin, my 12-year-old, who has a rare autoimmune disease, which complicates things, and so we have to keep her safe and healthy and yada, yada, yada. Anyway, we've been home for a while. But the past couple of weeks have been pretty tense because we've gone from kind of a relaxed spring break kind of feel to homeschooling, school at home, which has been very intense and very busy, and we don't have a ton of different computers, and I loathe too much screen time for my kiddos, and so it's been a challenge trying to balance everything. And as a mom, I have had hardly any time to do the things that I needed to do. I'm just trying to stay afloat, but I do have this enormous to-do list of things that I want to be able to accomplish. And that's what this video is about. Very long intro, I realize it. But again, I thought I'd share with you something that I've been working on is kind of getting settled, upgrading and updating my competition guns for upcoming seasons, whether it's 2020, let's hope, or in the future. So here she is. I have a brand new Performance Center M&P Pro Series 9mm that is going to become my new production gun. Let me break it down for you and the features that I really like about this guy. First reason, it has really nice texturing all the way around the grip. It has a nice level of texturing. It's not too aggressive, but it really helps you to grab on. It's not just on the palm swell, but it's all the way around, and I really, really like that as a feature. It's very easy to change out these palm swells. The 1.0 M&Ps, you used to have to do a lot to take this little guy out, but now it's just a simple twist and turn, and you can change out your palm swell sizes to 3 more different options. So you have small, medium, medium large, and large. That really allows you to find the perfect size grip. And if you do struggle and you have smaller hands, you can take the backstrap, the palm swell, right off of this and put a little skateboard tape around it, and it will be just fine. I've actually done that before, and it works out pretty well. So if you have really small hands, just keep in mind that is an option for you. So you'll notice the sights are pretty nifty. These are fiber optics. They have a fiber optic green front and an orange rear. And it's a pretty nice sight picture. See if I can line that up. It ain't happening. But a lot of people like fiber optics, especially if you have vision issues. It's really hard for you to pick up black sights. Fiber optics are really nice because they're, especially on bright sunny days, they allow your eyes to pick up the sights faster, but I do like to have consistent sights across the boards on all my guns. So I will switch these out for Trijicon HDXRs. I do like having night sights, even on my competitive shooting guns, because you never know. Sometimes you're shooting way late in the day, or it's dark, or you have a low light, no light stage, and the night sights can really help. So many people change out their triggers to Apex triggers. In fact, on my production guns, I've been running Apex for a while. I was literally shocked at how nice this trigger is right out of the box. I don't have to do anything to it. Oh, I still have the sticker on my hat. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm wearing a new hat. So polished. Let's just remove that. Let's just remove that. $14.95 right there. Anyway, back in action. Let's talk about that trigger. This is definitely an upgrade from the 1.0 Performance Center models. This trigger has a performance center sear, and they have made modifications to the inside of the trigger components to make this a really nice trigger right out of the box. And it's got a nice amount of take up in the front, and then it's nice and crisp. It doesn't have a ton of travel, but you can actually feel and hear the reset very, very nicely. For those of you who really care about riding that reset, if you're like a one gun kind of person, that really matters to you, that's definitely a benefit. But all in all, I mean, this is a really nice trigger. Now, the other thing that I really want to talk about here is the fact that this firearm is probably one of the biggest standout things for me as a competitive shooter, is that it comes with a steel chassis. This steel chassis inside the frame is really, you wouldn't think that just a little bit more steel, a little bit more metal on the frame of the gun will make that much difference, especially since it's not, you know, a full frame of metal, but it really does. And this difference in this chassis compared to the 1.0 is huge when it comes to recoil control and that flex that you'll see. If you ever watch an M&P in slow motion, or any other polymer frame gun for that matter in slow motion, you'll see that the gun actually does a lot of flexing and torquing. But because we have that extended steel chassis in there, it really makes it much quicker. It feels not snappier, but it feels more firm, and it feels like it's not moving around so much in your hands, so that you can recover quickly and hopefully shoot faster. All right, so there you have it. This is my new production gun, my future production gun. 5-inch model, Performance Center Pro Series M&P 9mm, M2.0. Right out of the box, this is really, truly ready to go. It's a great trigger. You've got that nice texturing all the way around. The steel chassis makes that flex feel a lot less in your hands. The sights are good right out of the box, and that trigger is super sweet. If you want to learn more, I'll pop some links down below along with some more technical information for you. And hopefully this was an informative video. I hope you guys are doing well and staying safe and staying healthy in these crazy times. If you have any requests for future videos, let me know in the comment section below. Of course, you can always like and subscribe if you haven't already. And as I always like to say, be safe and have fun, but also I'm going to add in there, be well. Later, guys. Medium, medium large, and large. I think that's right. Medium large, large, small, and of course, last one. Was I staring to like, yes, medium large.